Right, lawyer, you may that say. Now, yeah, business, Ghana business, kakra. I say, mobile opposition. Lawyer, mobile opposition. How send a shock on the city? Shock on send the city.
Oh, well, shock on the some men on the men. My chairman, JB said, NPP lost because of arrogance, greed, and the indiscipline. And if I'm not, you know, son, you make me boy. Okay. Also, Dr. Baumiako, UK, Nano Akopacho. Eti, she, Bonini man Kopacho. He accepted. Obi Abakacho said the arrogance. Yeah, very arrogance and greed. Yeah, but what about me? Cast look. Mama soja for NTC Kruna or Mameshe. Abanso. Omabwa Electoral Commission. Mama soja for NTC Chromo, Mama NTC Chromo, the Bia Mano them. In any serious country, and the Minister for National Security or Minister for Interior or the IGP from Stemana, the know who one of them, Bia no one be being. But the arrogance, oh, can Obiri Boahen, oh, on your Pecasa, Asa, Bemia, oh, Munyano, on your Pecasa, Sana Debioka, Debia. Then people lost in most constituencies because over the Batanga, they could declare resource.
But lawyer, based on political history, precedents are important. Even in the court of law, precedents are not super. More MPP, Matana Bemu, I'm name opponents where your politics are for the last 32 years. And to based on the now working, now what you say? Muma soja formro miwa disbanding mo all mo so-called vigilante groups in fact disarm mo mranti mo young people never to me are retaliating. So a dear party a dear arrogance level partner will refuse say contest, but the opponent ye nimse say no motie. Nanzo so just a word arrogance keke nintino multi risk say yenko opposition.
You see, it's arrogance with impunity. Arrogance with impunity. Tintintinity. Yan fahon. Yem yabuya. Yawenya wie. Yade fahon. Or your Minister for Interior on fahon. National Security on fahon. IGP on fahon. So, I mean, it's arrogance and impunity. But when you move, you say, history of the world. From history of the Nebuchadnezzar. Yabuya. Tintintinity. Kimberhaza, Tintintinity. I mean, even after Julius Caesar, Tintintinity. Charles the Great, Tintintinity.
Okay.
Sandiata, Mansa Musa, all over the world, Tintintinity. Back home in Ghana, Denchira, Asante War, Tim Jakari, Uncle War, no crab, baby, auto war. You know? So arrogance, all over the world. Tintintinity gay Assad of Syria. When should be Assad or bankers and so a refugee or Belarus or Russia. So Graham Nkrumah may be to me, call her Noyaba. Exactly. So arrogance. And that was exactly what was at play. Arrogance. Greed. That's a been throwing Uncle almost throwing Uncle Pono. Almost throwing Uncle Paul. Arrogance, greed. Jana Mason, a Tiabason. A Tiabason, a Catabeni.
Okay, now, Yenina, where the now, so now more opposition. At a key effect. Now we are in the 4th month. The current administration here, I say, Yendru baby, Ukraine, someone who can, as a chassis is the same as someone who can yao, because Nano Krana Woka, I shall see the end of the politician. The end of the
show. University lecturers, but I could follow the state of emergency. TSOs. But declare state of emergency. Roman bishops, Roman Catholic bishops, They call demonstration. Better galamsey. Mahama Baya, Nano Roman Bush of Focus Yanwa, Bolon declare. Nana Mahama, the other day, won't call demonstration in Roman Bush of Akufado time. In Sona Samuko demonstration.
Yeah.
Mahama Sabana says, Amosomonque. Maybe a Roman Nipa.
Yeah.
Me a Roman in Amidam Nokra and the American Nokra. But you better declare state of emergency. Mahama battle several state of Sona Guso say. Obiaka to Sunu. I need to be a boy. I Guso say. Guso say. Typical African politicians, typical African intellectuals. Greed, avarice, arrogance.
It is a Sia no Mahama, President Mahama, na so Sia just in some of Kenya no, you are attributing to even current administration.
That be say baby. Na come the front page. Excavators na we chiche be bialyera.
Yeah.
Na be bialyera. Akufado penso so be branyera. So I don't think Akufado penso be yira no na ye didi no we so de benye didi. Me catch am say mama wa buki ho America wana am wo no. So do baby now you listen to blacks.
Okay.
Oh, Africa for Africa. They don't want us to unite. All that they want us to do fighting each other. Mremunya munse mhunu no. Munya munse mhunu. Sabon Malopito show. They don't want us to unite. All that they want us to do also fighting each other. You should stop it.
Oh, sir.
Because you see, Africa is choked with greedy politicians.
Oh, sir.
Low-cost politicians. Arrogance. Greedy. Adufudi purpose of incoming. Akromfo, kleptomaniacs. Akromfo.
Whoa.
Incorrigible kleptomaniacs. Greed. So that is the problem for us in Africa. Your leaders, you know, when Lee Kuan Yew in 1963-64 was thinking of serious development in Singapore, African leaders were thinking of Africa unification. I'm saying, they will not let. But in 1885, the Berlin Conference, after the partition of Africa in 1885, then after the First World War and the Second World War, over there, Africa boom to America.
Impossible.
But
institutions, yeah, global setup, and also restricted.
Global setup, global the ordinary person wants food to eat, clothing, shelter, medical care. The ordinary person, offering crime. Every snack or doma, another question train. Or to the more papa 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours, no everything. No way. Go free to the Musia buses.
Okay.
Acquiring a tide road.
Okay.
On for tide road.
Okay.
Oko hospital, say, no, doctors are well paid. Obianya Jumaya. The banks are prepared to give mortgage. And when I say, Dama, Yawakatia, only Akatia was Rubia who. Akatiano was because your leaders are very bad and greedy and wicked. Ugas Akatiano, a geographically located somewhere now. Upwa. Yawakatia was Dama, Yawaka, only Akatia
was so, there have been a business at Tonumana.
Dama, Yawakatia was Dama. No, sorry, yeah, I saw the suffering and Sakana. No, young Quechi.
Wow.
NPP city here, why are there? NDC city here, why are there? Okay. So
African leaders. I mean, so the whole idea is as a full overhaul and as a redefining of our political system. So, let's say,
individuals, when the man is greedy, then you know, being in our go to Cameroon. Cameroon, the president, Biya have been the president for 41 years. Go to Togo from January 1967 till now. Togo, Papa Bakon and Neba. The Papa no 206.
Yeah.
Now Neba took over from 206 till today. Do the calculation. That is Africa for you.
I say power we are too drunk with power, political power.
In Uganda, Museveni became president in 1980.
Yeah, 85.
Do the calculation from 1988 to today. Your calculation.
You're almost about 38 years in it.
Go to Equatorial Guinea. Yeah, about 44 years.
Go
there.
Whoa.
Equatorial Cote d'Ivoire.
Yes.
Cote d'Ivoire 2011.
Up to now, 21 years, 11 years or 12 years or so, 17 years.
Yeah, so wouldn't be man country ever said you more, because
Bakui Eduardo dos Santos, one also saw
Angola. Wouldn't you be all bold and brave and principled to so Obiri Boahen? I want to see a AU meeting about Korean, about Korean, Nam about Soroko. When we leaders.
So okay, back to Ghana. Yeni fiase, Professor Mister Onyen baby called Yeni fiase. Now, as I say, no, I say a arrogance of power. No, 3 months, 4 months, I shall see now. What share the bullying or the intimidation tactics from this current administration against your party? Say no, say who? Yeni council. Sign as one yeno with democracy na.
Oh, I wrong. She will be a minister, MP. So I could cast him, we don't hear no person, I know answer what you're on a letter.
Yeah.
We invited them on about now. So they, I said, for the you become a benefit to say a one who Mexican drug barons and one who send a woman a man for a bomb.
Yeah, drug cartels and anyone. Yeah.
The drug cartels in Mexico, Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, woman, China and Crofed dressing at a coche, a reverend from a saint. So, I need team for Joe. I call it madness.
Okay.
I call it madness. 2025. Now, Nigeria, Sabinsi Forest, rebels, Nigerian troops to grab dresses, and our rebels about dresses. But when this year, Bachiba, the Kochiba Sani, Ben Kochiba, because of NDC, you are in power. Okay.
Right, lawyer. I mean, I mean, Ghana. Dabi, we are returning home because as I said, we want to return. We are returning to fix the country because I mean, sir, a system, the Okanya systems enough and devoted. So we know, sir, the NPP is new patriotic party, so we need a patriotic citizen. And see, we need patriotic citizens. Okay, so Anthony, I say maybe Dr. Baumia bit me. I imagine no aba Obama position. Now we will see their own so by now.
Maybe no position. You see, we need to move Ghana for look show NPP for. Bombshell social media. Whether John Boydu pe national chairman, Untimi pe national chairman, Kokofu pe general secretary. We Justin Kodia so pe general secretary view. That was Global say pe national organizer. Katrina Fekusi pe women organizer. Our Metiasa me that's how Professor the serious with Yassi.
Ade, come on,
oh, you see, the NPP lost because the basis, now you're faulty and flawed.
40.
Kwana Fasukoyi, yeah, Kwana Fasukoyi were parliamentarians and yet delegate system and yet. I see Tiankwan until you was come or qua or Bemwini, and Sebiana or enjoy support of the local people. Until the Nako about 1 Obelusu send a Katie Hammond Lucia. More than a qua Obelusu send and appear could be Luciano. Oh, what an amateur answer.
Yeah.
So, Argentina, Malusua, Debia Mekase, Moniano, Cadbury members. America wa mo wam mo register NPP should first register all her members. Or register we announce America okuta be 5,000 members. More to about 5,000 in so be to be.
Okay.
You don't select 27 from America emra meto aba na mwajim. Name 5,000 members no US are 5,000 members beyond to be. Canada 3,000 members so beyond to be. Beto Sunyani West Cadbury members beyond to be. Sunyani East Domansa Opia it should be Cadbury members. You don't need an album. Every Cadbury member or a paid up member is eligible to vote and to be voted for. Police station executives are Cadbury members. Constituency executives, Cadbury members. Regional Cadbury members. National Cadbury members. Flag bearer Cadbury members.
Okay.
Na bribe TV ni fridge ne
microwave ni watch any a plate of rice ni nyina nke ebe cable down yes sir.
Everyone. And you know the NPP sympathizers are not abronya timami yanko fatriko sie sontia wo hene Ghana habe piana akura no kura nkane ani ho nso ye Cadbury member no onye opportunity to aba e ma ye regional and national officers and then constituency MP. This is a simple thing.
Okay.
NPP for Wachita for the NDC. Okay. So if you handle it well, Wachita for no be a mimi, be a boof, be a moto, be a bo or a nyari. They will all cooperate. And therefore you get credible materials to contest for the parliamentary seat.
But lawyer, who credible was 7 American? Say, you moko biem na mo yene sa mo electorals one if you or delegate system if you are. When you say opponent can sponsor any power mo be because now a Cadbury member. So
munya sasta no ka when you have it. Tony
aha.
Roman mem ko Roman catechism no be boy yesua.
Aha.
Bere nyankopon no ni bibia yeti nwi nyina woni.
Okay.
Na mere bi ko bisa sofo. Na mo de nyankopon ni bibio ni yeti nwi nyina. Nya nyankopon no bo Lucifer.
Okay.
Nti o bo Lucifer ni se Lucifer so be ya luta wo ho. Olo Obiri Boahen o ya akwara Mr. Samson.
Okay.
Obiri Boahen o ya akwara Mr.
Samson. Aha.
I am saying that even in the celestial world, crown. I had Obiso spy. We not any NPP before so. Also, I am almost spy. NDC for.
I mean, that's politics. So I mean, opponent is important. They will agree on.
No, so what the would the any ye? Yahudi any ye? Oh, Yahudi any ya? And I am a calculation be almost error of margin. Masa, okay. The NPP won in 2 regions now. Bono or winning 1 seat. Ahafo or winning 1 seat. Bono 1 seat no. NPP candidate number call for the past 16 years no. Oko primary no wenya. And the new person nearby. Ta new person no buy no or no coin or winning. Nyawa kwacha no ano oko 2020. Amanfo to sketa bras betoma NDC ni no. Okwa hafo. NPP nya 1 seat. Turn on off. Say, and so a new person. So you feel the premper na call ya nka NPP belus. Eti edu baby a enya original chairman na wo Asante. Regional chairman no Obono, regional chairman no Afo, regional chairman no Obono is no mulusu seat no. System no nya.
System nye.
System ni kire yon ko delegate system. Nti ni o bibidi, ni o ya adwuma o sika wo bibidi no. Obetuma to delegate
system no what to nipa dodo no a.
So onya popular.
So 2024 it happens it happen.
Bebre. In the Borough region alone, I can count about 6 or 7 constituencies.
Wow.
Bono alone, Bono.
Whoa.
The Bono and Bono is I can count about 8 or 10 constituencies.
Oy.
And the nationwide, you can count about 40 or 50 constituencies.
Very serious.
Yeah, so
wrong candidates now present 2024 wrong candidates now more than the right candidates.
So yes, system no eko ma oko pick a candidate ma onya popular afi so wa antagonize ebinum enti MPP for na beto etia no.
Okay.
Ebisi nwanchi ebisi yendi. MPP lost yendi. MPP couldn't snatch Manchi. MPP lost Brekum. I mean, this is a notorious fact.
Okay.
MPP lost a half. Olusu a half. No Olusu because candidate in our come. Or Scat. I thought delegates no.
Okay.
Yeah, my Ghana politics from 1992.
Yeah, I mean, who experience? But lawyer, my party is saying himself more National Executive Committee, Steering Committee, So this kind of proposal and this overview, foresight, when the party name, I mean, who committee and now we Deputy General Secretary. Sani we know I'm a Musana. One proposal.
Mr. Tekan
206 now can't same way.
Makaba se sebra.
Hey. Ano mumti. Wow.
Abenfi, omunfi. When opposition na fili betia. In 2021. 2021. You see about say you be review of a constitution. Mi jijinem. Secretary members. You be dru fieda. Ye bibino memenada. Kwesi da ye be wia. Your General Secretary then John Bodu and Fred Blake say proposals in ye concan ye qua ye betty committee. Pababam Otilo Ebesin Otilo Otilo Pababam Otilo.
Whoa.
Now General Secretary, so idea way I have very good idea. One fine Yajuma. What one about 2022? Well, I'm not so much about that's setting me.
Mahama Kasemi, some Mahama Kasemi said, Wakusians and Wasab and the Abtins of politics, a goose, a enormous will be a Conwasa returning.
Oh, Minkasa Rotania. But I'm saying, look. I don't know Samran and Caribbean Koya. Caribbean Samran and Johnson Codian Channel.
Yeah, me know you're doing.
No, as I say, Mujai Ahumaswano, Nigeno, Wamumra from they should fear God. They should be honest, they should be principled.
Okay.
Mumra from Munya Ahumaswano, Munya do for depend, Munya Pesamin Kuminano, Munsronya, Munkanokre. When I Lewin said the whole Ghana open Okrakania, you will be born.
I true because I mean, what can I dream? I mean, which are some with facts. The idea, I mean, opposition. There be a who explain opposition, and there I know.
I'll take the cost to say. Even we are take the cost. You say Ghana hapa kanipa wa mkano kurare miyansa. I'm saying, sir, here for all Obiri Boahen, Dr. Baumiana is Senator Rollins.
Senator Rollins, okay, that's an opinion.
Yeah.
No honest inside.
No, the NPP man shall handle
Now, lawyer say we are one of founding fathers because since 92 no working and say your company for party or home. At then I'm your party in Sina. Say can say bia chairmanship e bi party no secretary waje
men NPP for Italy say nka sponsor men
Genti American minya course pa mo party members what around the world mo hwe me show every day they are asking enti leadership na so mo say nipa bi say lawyer Obiri Boahen e wo ho na why you wani a say people are calling and asking say lawyer Obiri Boahen to wo ye dey because mo hiam penifo to take over the party
men konna menye kwase
hey
when MPP went into when MPP went to opposition 2009-2010, most of the cases in political cases in Amana, the Kobolaga, the Chiman Prisifua,
okay,
Menamako from Accra to Bolaga, from Sunyan to Bolaga, the Chida Gomba for Tamale High Court to Menameko, Kumase, Menameko, and Kanai Bebre Menameko, the Jaman for Court, ye Menameko, Sashi Meko. Kusumiko, secondly, Miko. Yeah. Party number power 7 January 2017. Beachiche Posua, Bruni, very Faujimi, Yamaume, Uyamau.
Hey, Asemini.
Nana Transiboko.
Oh. What is that? Me no Casano be catcher say lawyer Eddie Yao na MPP ni ndi na mo top era kini no ndi ni ye. No kre.
Second round 2020 and say you be be Tiafiso apapra kora ba mfa mam
oh lawyer kafra
what you say men kan konko pe chairman na general secretary nya bare me yakwa donto me yakwa sia
unsa mpani se unsa simu aye ni nya wani de hwemo be di ya wo say na kwese wani
benni badie
as do unsa sim lawyer fa unsa simbi the party no na Obi Ameya acting general secretary when the MPP didn't have a substantive general secretary. I mean, still affairs. Yes.
Adia na mean. Ora for topic for Ameya discuss it na.
Some for busa wo mu busa me say ntina me na me yes me no be kasa no.
Kasa be say mera odisika kokko puduo kura ba mera men ko chena.
Na say lawyer the party said the Okobia say wo drop party na say the Oka firi wakoma obi ati amanfo drop your comment section say papa you drop party lawyer drop party pa but e bibi na amanko yi nti wo
agro no kwase o agro no bia nani tipa na agro no
okay eti now yemra administration we so say no constitution is clear. Also say NDC for no war intention be say omani nyi democracy when to resetting one a lot of systems no one person resetting one.
You see, they want to change the chief justice. So they on the crowd about changing the way.
Maybe you do the anya ka.
Then they may go to the electoral commission.
Okay.
Then they may, but you know, to be a knowledgeable person to some you don't get extremely worried though.
Okay.
Look, because you are knowledgeable, you know history. In 1958, Kwame Nkrumah sacked. 1963. Kwame Nkrumah sacked Akukosa.
That's the chief justice Akukosa. Okay.
Exactly. And so, Kosi said, "We are Kosi said."
Kuna bae.
When does a kupo? And you could have no. I no because I'm saying. I Arab Spring no a Tunisia nya be ma bi o no de petro gu no
wo she no
so we are knowledgeable na Mahama ya na ya usere keke it is a matter of time.
Okay.
A matter of time. Russia. Matter of time. French Revolution, Louis the 15th, Louis the 16th, ancient regime, matter of time. Hitler, matter of time. Charles the Great, matter of time. Mansa Musa, matter, just time. Sundiata, Dankira. Ni asante for so. Achim for kra me team defeat or dance for kra me defeat or na asante for. Me da me nkoto me ware. Team jakari auto ware. Pa. Ene team jakari. Na chain na auto ware go chain na egu ni na no. Ene odwabenfo ho.
Okay.
Ante na dwaben bia no since 1701 dwaben hene bia fra ntoma. Not wa omfra mane ngune na ase.
Okay.
Since 1701 dwaben hene bia fra ntoma. Omfra ntoma no mane ngune na ase. Oma nena no wo because na be ya obehu ntim jakari Niche no dwaben and 2025 dwaben hene transia. Egune na no. So it's a matter of time. Huh?
Mahama, why a politician? Why a return over? Say this is a third time. I don't understand. It seems that politics in Africa still don't learn from their mistake because it seems that supreme leader syndrome no or more kind of campaign time no as a demonstrating on kakra and it seems that I don't care. As I don't care. I mean,
that is a characteristic of African leader. African leader be all obesi cathedral. Mira masa monfa Ghana sika monfa man sika nsi cathedral. Monfa nkoto nrongu hospitals. Monfa nye train akwan. Oh yebesi we will not deal with the naysayers and chalobums kaka bebrofu bi. Bero shalabam and chalobumu naysayers ni miama no timbabi. Mira cathedral monti munsi sika mu ba hye kwa. Weka ni be di matem. Obiri Boahen dio ya bronsamba, Obiri Boahen dio nyame ba. Obiri Boahen dio nam si yo. Cathedral no ba si awie.
There be omantimi no waja hoko.
No, so you see, look, you should look ahead. Come on, if you're a leader, read a lot, be knowledgeable, look ahead. Whether you are DCE, MCE, president, regional minister, so what do you...
Lawyer, it very possible for a president to change the constitution to go to another term or not?
I think it's possible. But to change one party state. And so they are not wrong.
I mean, say this time around, we're placing in intense right. In terms of security, everything is intact now. Chief Justice is going.
Ora. Question about question view.
I said, question about question. The immense Nkomo street in so. Where Nkomo street in so.
In Syria, Assad built bunkers upon bunkers. In Libya, Gaddafi built bunkers upon bunkers. Osama bin Laden, he built bunkers upon bunkers. Because he said,
still, almost overcoming.
Bunkers, now,
but say political history now okay easy for the top hierarchy to control the down and the systems obey operating system not by might say so what the systems now I mean resetting
in Gambia
step by step
in Gambia o meto abani the boy no be the to boy no ba to tokuru be kwa no ba ko hwe agum Yaya Jama, actually, time no son yenisi say.
Omo yini free ho.
Mobutu Sese Seko, he was richer than the country Congo. He was richer than go to Brussels, Chateau. Adams is yours. Oko Brussels. I get into the airport. Mako Brussels da. Adana. More America di Adana to say. We di na amsa won New York no. Trump Towers.
Trump Tower na yeah New York yes.
Sasa avadoko Mobutu di ante se Trump Towers e wo ho no
okay
enso obewu
Morocco
Roman folk obo akoya asori for 30 minutes pe look it's a matter of time you know.
Whoa.
So you must learn history and you must learn from the lessons of history. You must learn history, and you must learn from the lessons of history. NDC for in opposition. Na me da me president and I'm vice president, but the private jet baby, I will resign. I will resign. And so the private jet about nipa na resign.
On resign here, that is Okuje to Black Foreign Affairs Minister. On resign here.
That characteristics of African intellectuals.
So dishonesty in politics.
Characteristics of dishonesty. Namuti abrocho America wa abrofo mpese ye united. They don't want us to unite. Black, I put all them black.
Oh, wow.
Adena, Brazilian, Puerto Rican, Costa Rican, Ombeshi Africa ha. Omunka say de Latin America, African kwana ya continental. Ko hutuntum wo baby bia na oye Africa. And so ko Saudi Arabia tuntum for.
Okay.
So the blacks, you see them in Saudi Arabia, and we will call them as Africans.
I mean, because we money the crowd to one tiasi, we are no money the crowd.
That's the crowd. Because we lead us in the brain, coyote, and talk. A good number of African leaders in talk and coyote. Wow. They are just playing the minds of the people. Abrofo, they don't want. You go to Mali. Barrick, an Australian mining company, is paying 30% of whatever they get. Barrick. You go to Burkina Faso, the man who was born on 4th March 1988, and now are nationalizing all the gold mining companies. Come to Ghana, Akufo-Addo, Kofo, Mahama, 10%, 10. Mali 30, Akufo-Addo, Baumio, Akufo-Addo, Mahama, Kofo, 10%. And yet is it not an insult? But you know, your leaders are not principled and not bold to say you have 30%. African leader no beka 30% in team. Because you broni beka ko hwe sika ni bi go on personal accounts. Oh, 10% na ya mo anya na sa. 10% na ye. Acha. But 30% in Mali. Burkina Faso, he has nationalized the mining company. Just last week, Newmont Gold Achim, a Chinese company. $1 billion. $1 billion. Ghana ban percentage here $226 million.
Hey,
1 billion.
Hey. Na lawyer muti na so opposition when your friend some we have vibrant opposition no. Na mote on.
Sure, me nko dey.
Some party need to decision on that too. And some we are sitting here.
Yeah, we go there. I don't make catch them no. But the observer them is yes I haven't catch them. So when you sit in America,
wow,
and you are Ghanaian, and you think that it is the white man who is impeding development and progress in Ghana, then you need to be referred to Ankafo. $1 billion Chinese company biabeto cash down or material.
Wow.
Newmont is taking about $774 million. $774 million.
And Ghana no for
Ghana government is taking
226. Hey.
Yes.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Hey. Lawyer.
Now what's that call World Bank say me kopebosian. Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Just a show credit me lawyer show credit me on. Me ho hye me because
I am one time from na me mama pause
me wo asa show entina say ye bebere sa o say ye japade ni nyina na ye ton fofofo sa o. Hey.
Because you see, you have some politicians in Africa who are very cheap politicians.
Hey,
226 so Ghana government 226. Where China for no ane Denver Newmont for no kodiano. Ikuwe bi skura say ombeka say we bianka be 2 billion and with the muntia bi my factor ne yanko ka say 1 billion. Ghana G 226. The American company Newmont in Denver took 774. And yet, million, and yet, your country Ghana will go to World Bank to look for a loan of $400 or $500 million. Sure.
Lawyer, meba. What do you say? We with faithfulness. School no mo call ye no. With all due respect to academics. School na bronin call in America for school na mo. Ghana positive Oxford the name. I mean so called the elite schools no. Yeah no ye school ni we are lawyer. Yeah no ye school no ye call. Omo chere something wrong to destroy our country and I say yeah ni we are ni the yankasi your personal life they destroy your academic intelligence na.
Your personal life, our American system is very honest and transparent. But over Africa, system is and he copies the system over here. He is not principled. No, he's not principled. And he, Panini no matter say TB namin TB.
TB mami nibi.
TB namin TB. Another from April 18th, 2018. April 2018. Uti. April 2018. Ghana Water Company had an arrangement with the National Security of Ghana.
Okay.
Ghana Water Company was paying 1.3 million Ghana cedis.
Okay.
That is 13 billion Ghana cedis every month. 13 billion Ghana cedis every month. Every month. From April 2018 to April 2025.
Wow.
Electricity Company of Ghana. By 7th January 2025, Electricity Company of Ghana had 84 different accounts.
Hey.
Electricity Company of Ghana had 84 different accounts. 84. And you're watching 9.
I didn't say mukra. Na lawyer de krono yeah professional scammers ana. I say yeah scammers ana. Hey.
No, see. Something when baby me can. Anti before about Tonkuni meba. Bere oba munyane. Anti before so about Chenkuni meba. Bere oba munyane.
Meba omu ni ma bi nyo no mu na edi enti wo kan o be no mu ane ye dwan because enyo no mu na di sa sika no e na wo be kan okore no nya.
Nti NDC for sure, NPP for sure.
Wa sembo no po.
NDC for sure, NPP for sure. Wa ka bere onye ban Obiri Boahen ban. Na ba ba na okore kan fo no. Ufiti no wa bere Obi ni Obi be le chaye Obi be ka bi mentie ani MPP fo a na be from bere Obi be ka bi mentie NDC fo a na be from wetin shia bi kura bi ka as a lawyer e be na be ye ja politics nanka ada say obeti basora na obeti political group
because it seems like what kind of credit so no political party be here omo here they don't need you because what kind of credit do you
Bampaniam baby.
Hey now the MPP are wa brem wa free 92 abesi nei na wo say ne esa wo kind of credit be now ma the young people no ti ase say on your party na bibi wo ma kan ye hunu na nipa bi wa ye ntwe omo nyina nkyɛn say be ye benya nkrofo a eye petrol
na say no kro ndi ameka no kro ndi ameka me na ka sa yeah maso ya mu de
abrochefo no ya no ma worried but ayi oba won to me so say wo akra ho ni case na ko say
meti na ko police station ajare abrochefo later I'll brief you maso ya mu de da baba America de ani da baba America de metena se for be 1 hour
I omo twen wo de say wo ba ban date na ye ba be hia okwan why
na nanfo bi wo New York Malata restaurant
Malata okay New York fo nyina muntie lawyer so wo be ba nti munya ready
oh Malata restaurant
Na Mr. Boahen so Belgium was what you Boahen Belgium.
Anantio Boahen MPP from Banfon Pavia.
Ai what you was what you pa. Now one some can say was one see from cra.
Me chair MPP US any MPP Canada me chair mu nyina.
Na German one ya na call some MPP for no any Europe nyina.
Me kon ho me ko Olop MPP for pa. Me chair Olop no Dutch kasa German kasa say work on holidays.
Work on holidays, okay.
So but you know I'll look for time because
right.
CNN for there's a Ghanaian be CNN what did you
I CNN my
yeah, one more program you know one more be on me in New York.
Okay.
I think 3rd October.
Okay.
Eti me da CNN so aspa say ono so waje me atumu sa. Then I think the
wait a minute
Asanteman in Ohio. Asanteman in Ohio and Asanteman in New York. Omo si tu ni nyina wo man invite to. Asanteman Ohio, Asanteman New York. Yeah. And then I'm told say I say Busanga Bisa group Biso so Bisa for Busanga.
Okay.
Busanga for Biso so New York. Also they will invite me. Busanga for.
Lawyer, MPP ni bi na no Busa said in politics na say we secretive kakra ba wo nye secretive intina party no emu de odo way.
But for there na go pon fa to pro for to.
Right, I have it.
But for there.
Almost wo nye secretive esa ka wan tun kakra. Anya sa.
There some be some in the poor media mamo about Burkina Faso, about Leave Mali, about gold ya wo moton ye, about Ghana water. Yeah, poor be media mamo nyina anti anyamode.
Yeah, the about o party in future no more kan. Almost say I say I also expose party do so na will be come down.
I don't expose you be say me expose NDC nko
say politics and say and enka political strategy wana.
No, you see, you need to be principled and honest, you know.
Okay.
Okay. You need to be principled and honest so that you can move the country forward.
Fantastic. I mean, I agree with
you. For Ghana ball and proud of my one company. Where's your security?
There's no competition here. Everybody on the right hand.
You took a president, you know, or sanity powder. Sanitary pad
na ohri no to kosoro na awia wo say I mean
no to kosoro dem na katakie okay ade nka na man katakie kura de yam pese ade nsakura besum
ara
be say we min ka say we achievement ana Burkina Faso just from 2022 October 2022 to March 2025 practice are other man farmers no money a bropa or my produce Burkina Faso. Go to the mine crew. Poultry farmers are what Doma pass and Kagana ban a pesika about $10 million. And they have shot poultry farmers are what Doma crew anywhere fee any amercy or just so basis here $10 million. And you will not be importing frozen chicken from Holland. You will not be importing frozen chicken. Go to the mine crew.
But some Mahama say what dem get program abanti I don't know what you say so
onim ni oka
enko konkitin get onim di oka
actually
wow
so see so no MPP na banin kra nkoko be so $400 million frozen chicken na doma because Ghana hanyina no ba bia o me produce nkoko pa ankran ni nkosia pa doma
hin kro
ba ko your friend Ampofo no ba ko your friend elder Ampofo and a former MPP MP MC no Watara
yeah
omo mi ansan betima nyanya but there 3 million fowls so you need to give them the necessary support momo sika no man fa expand the African politician on yesa except frozen chicken nkuko funi be be ya bi jeze
obi 10% wo mo hu obi 10% wo mo hu
Any characteristics of African politics. Now, NPP, woman called private. NDC is called private electricity. They know we are running electricity in Yaboka or a man called private. Only say Ghana Water Company Yaboka or a man called private. Only say STC Yaboka or a man called private. Now I can't say Yanko Ghana Airways, Yanko your plane. You look at once I'm master the Canada Lupre. This will be kickback. They were forced to buy the aeroplane. Nakopon onkawa. Yeah, mama pa manam de da bi kan kran sta ndi hia me no kran
de kan eno kran de hia eno kran de kan ndi me no ya adwen so kan kran why eti lawyer ayi ye na wase wo time into why wo de ye na wase why na
yo me chabe chefo ina
yes ba bi ni pe hwe odo so pa ni pe ti odo so yi pa eti
mo da bro chefo de ye wanya mo te soro hema mu monya
dabi sister mo panifo mo ye de mo ya yeso ba bi aka ho nti wo mo ba eni
mo ya bro chefo de monya de
sa adai wo manya sasai
Anatia brocha, I went to Muheim in Germany.
Germany, abeta kura so chia pa o Germany,
Abeta no Josepa, abeta here. I went to Muheim in Germany and they took me to a hospital. Ghanaian B had been in a coma for 10 years. 10 years coma in hospital. Muheim. Dr. Weber Tamasnoko. Somebody has been in coma 10 years.
It's nice inference and say Ghana could be inference and ye one could be one, ye African, African. Nasava a vice president dear by any other call UK. Say, I mean, send ya a yes baby a cocoa sana.
No, but yeah, dear, American way, Obi Mako Indian, I agree. Obi Mako Liban, I agree. But Fakasino or Yaria, people, and local hospital says here, people who attend to him or people who attend to him.
First aid, Obanyan intent, emergency, will be able fast.
But I said the old man, they better local hospital straight. I'm a doctor.
Doctor, I see you do as a doctor, you do a doctor.
I'm Opama, Kanamanabi, on yourself, me and fancy ambulance fancy cam. Omukombenya baby, I'm a yasha.
Yeah, emergency.
The problem with Africa is not that of neo-colonialism or imperialism. It is a question of bad leaders. Bad leaders, wicked leaders,
okay,
greedy leaders, arrogant leaders.
Okay.
Now, Singapore, Ghana started as Singapore. By 1961, Singapore was fine. But by 63, look when you came to Ghana in 1963. And then Singapore.
Omoko far away. Well developed.
In 1958, Ghana's per capita income was higher than that of South Korea. And Nigeria or Chile for the Nishi, now go to Ireland, money where Ghana, nobody attend you.
West cry, what are West than Ghana cry, a West.
I can come and get yes in the
Nigeria, the West cry, a West.
Your
character near so a damn your character near damn it, every sector, every institution, your character in the room, yes, sir. And I'm here, yes, sir.
Oh, yes, now on all pay Ganaswanti, have you very your back? Oh, your hand back.
Okay, my Africa, unite. Africa, unite. Say one unite, I won't mean you.
You need good leaders before you can unite. And I can't say, unite here. I can't say, unite here. I say, a young cover one flag. Well, Uber local politics no can be the bedi matter. The bedi matter. But my analogy. In 1697, we are quite for different people. Adanse is different people. Secular, you have different people. Amansia, you different people. and a Kwaman a different group. But when they united in 1700, and they want something baby
unification corner in power.
Exactly. The Asantini, the Adansini, the Kwabrini, the Sachireni, then you have a Kabu.
Yeah.
And in furtherance of that, in 1701, 1702, no man now flag. Yellow,
yeah,
black,
yeah,
and green. Yellow, black, and green. Black, black, and was me any patuntum. And I was telling you, I'm brain green. Ni patuntum, I'm brain trum. Nametisi kako koso.
The gold.
And I gold.
That's right.
What I say?
Yeah.
Now I'm crown a damn fino.
A damn fino.
In our crown. Other come for me yamon kaya da meka mo pa mi fira kom ebedi akonya no. Ni amode man say me famra no.
Okay.
And I asante for flag no.
That's right.
Santina santini no ohim flag no sa na akombia banum yes, that is unification, that is unity.
Okay,
that is unification, that is unity. Over can we so be do what bye bye.
Lawyer me da say lawyer Obiri Boahen lawyer ye da say pa why ye da say pa say that be I from fire
flag na see
aye.
That is it.
Okay. Why are there? Say Santiago because the obi ntimi sound eno there.
I don't know if unity, I know if unification. Now Africa baby how can there be unity? How can there be unification? No, see look, last one.
Okay.
I call you open lectures. Pass me out there.
My last one, the last one.
African leaders and West African leaders say ya been by your kunti by you free. Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. At the breaking trade ties. Until more be a Niger. Only in Morocco can. Morocco is the country training now. Why will be a Fafa Morocco?
Okay.
Nabi, Fafa Morocco, Nabi, the Yifa Common.
Okay.
Nigeria control electricity more Niger because of the coup. Within a matter of 24 hours, now Algeria man electricity. Algeria or man electricity.
Wow. So
it means that over that now, Omayeku Yampan or Mwesere, you are daydreamer.
We are not united.
I go find the knitting Bunu Atara and Kojina say, Yani Bokina Breki, I say, Munya more Agorana Mudi. Agorana Modino. But can you, Bemuyam? Akufado, whatever. Tinubu, I'm saying you go to Niger, and say, I'm not even for truth. More German. But in the truth, yeah, German.
Okay. I mean, a word to a wise is a word to a wise is in Abronye. A word to a wise is in Abronye.
Udi
Abronye. Kofi Bibi, was a born you mean. Asa grosso, a yabro. Asa grosso, a yabro. Near to 1 year here, the Debia, Nanny say. What is Anu Nanzano? What is Anu Monada? Oh, Kofi B, may he so rest in perfect peace. Okay.
All the letter I'm giving to you. I think
I mean, lawyer, any probably brain we are drinking. So your comment section, any page now so quite best in probably 1,000 a general war. I just say, in fact, when you actually lectures now, there, that's why lawyer, that's it.
You know, I remember America what they be who.
I will do your US any probably brave baby. I will be on my burial. Mensro. Oh, ban one me. I about why I bought the no I'm for burial.
Yo,
lawyer, that's a lawyer. Obiri Boahen, that's a pound. That's it. Any so the why am I? That's it. Okay, yani lawyer Obiri Boahen. Aye, so wale chai won and wa church in Simbe pretty actually. In fact, politics near a very, very dangerous game. In fact, also Kobe BB, not because of NDC, or Kobe BB, and watch it in some. Yeah, was he baby lie now watch the watching. Young Queen, I had the reason so bad. But what I like a video for my wine. Some no, I know what yeah, or could you tap blackwa? One year doing CCA. Aqua way, or could you to away? A charman won't ye charman win a can say me. Charman waiting, come say. Say, a baby, a beba power, say, you're not buying. Now, go to play at them, over renting plane or resigning. On say, dishonesty in politics, and lawyer Obiri Boahen can say, be new. Dishonesty in politics. Okuja tokai, and they will say, so resigning, the government will lose. Or say, if I resign, the government will be at a loss. Here they watch it. As will be our Bob be, as will new politics be. Here they watch it. Here they okuja to a church. What a head work can count. Won what chatro at the Akushi so much Ghana, the winning election. And can do the so-called honorable thing. And then I mean, MPC, and I mean, person from honorable, Mimpe, and you wouldn't need to say, your friend is someone who could the top blacker, period. And one no, need no. Has what catch a say, if I resign, the government will be at a loss. Look at this. Now, this guy. And so now we're doing say we no na buy power now nim now rent private jet anyone no pa